I would like to welcome all of you to the Evanston Swimming and Diving Parent and Swimmer Meeting. We are going to jump right in with our Code of Behavior. You signed off that you will abide by the Extracurricular Activity Code. Of course, we expect you to abide by this code or live with the consequences as outlined in the code. On top of that, we have zero tolerance for anything illegal. That means no drinking, no smoking, no stealing. And no stealing means if you find a t-shirt or other items left behind, you turn them in to us. You don't keep them. The consequence of any illegal behavior will be expulsion from the team. A great guideline for whether or not you should do something is to ask yourself, if my parents and coach were here, would I do this? If not, don't. We expect all swimmers will be good sports. You will congratulate and shake hands with your opponents. You will cheer for your team. You will not cheer against or denigrate the other team. Promote Evanston. Those are the team rules. Now we have some different rules for high school swimming than for club swimming. These are the IHSA rules. No tattoos and no shaving at the pool. One boy got DQ'd at sectionals because a referee happened to walk through the change room as he had just reached for his razor to shave a spot on his head he had missed. Our officials are sticklers for the rules. Don't give them any reason to DQ you. Other IHSA rules. Only one small Speedo logo on a cap. You may have a Wild Kit or Evanston. No club caps. Wear the caps we give you. The same rules apply for swimsuits. The size of the Evanston logo can only be 3 square inches. Wear the suits we give you. If you wear a super suit at the end of the season, make sure that it only has one small manufacturer's logo and it has the FINA approved logo on it. Attendance is simple. Don't miss unless you must. We don't need excuses. The single most determining factor in whether you will swim fast is attendance. If you miss continually, your commitment will be questioned. If you do miss, find out what you missed. You are responsible for knowing what is going on and if you missed anything. If you know you are going to miss, let us know ahead of time. If you don't maintain a minimum of 80% attendance, you will not earn an award, may not swim at the championship meets, or may not swim at the meet you thought you should. You may also not swim meets during the year. You must have 90% attendance to be a candidate for captain. If you drop below 80% for a second year, you'll be asked to leave the team. Missing warm-up can lead to injury, so be on time and get in the water quickly. When you are late, hurry and get changed and join in as quickly as possible. This shows us that you are making the effort. It is just something delayed you that day. If you are continuously late or slow to change and get in the water, we will question your dedication. 4 lates equals 1 absence. You can get more than 1 late per practice. Leaving early is treated the same as coming late. While all coaches will interact and help coach all the groups, Kevin is in charge of the varsity swimmers, Heidi Toth the Frosh group, Aaron Melnick the divers, Joe Springer the JV blue, and Tim Sokaitis the JV orange group. Chuck Fargo graciously volunteers his time throughout the year, and Jim Blick and staff will help out with the divers when he is available. These are the practice groups and they correspond to the groups on the calendar. For swim meets, you may swim in different groups. The groups are divided by age and ability. Swimmers will be placed in meets and events that first benefit the team, second provide development for the swimmer, and third provide variety and give everyone a chance to swim. There are several different meet formats. CSL or Central Suburban League meets, which are usually Friday night, are varsity, JV, and frosh. Depending on their ability, frosh may swim at varsity or JV or frosh, and it may change meet to meet. Barrington and Loyola are varsity, JV, and JV2. This format allows more swimmers the opportunity to swim and swim different events. Our Invite, Nutria Relays, and the Deerfield Invite are varsity meets with some extra swimmers added in. The Guilford meet is only 2 levels, varsity and JV. We have a freshman championship, which includes all of the freshmen, a varsity championship, which is usually our top 15 swimmers and 3 divers, a JV championship, which is our next best 15 swimmers and 3 divers, and our JV Invite, which we host and is for all of our swimmers who don't make the varsity or JV meets. Frosh swim at one of these 3 meets and the freshman championship. All swimmers are expected to attend all home meets. We encourage you to come to the away meets even if you're not swimming to help cheer on and support your teammates who are swimming. Bonus attendance is given to those who show up and watch the whole meet. If you cannot make a swim meet, let us know well in advance. Lineups are done sometimes weeks in advance, so as soon as you know, let us know. If you miss a practice the night before or the morning of a meet, email or text me as to why you missed and that you will be okay for the meet. Otherwise, we will replace you in the lineup. Parents, you play a vital role in your children's swimming. Come out and cheer and support your kids at swim meets. It is fun, and even though they may deny it at times, they appreciate you being there. You can find Google Maps on the website by clicking on the meet schedule, finding the meet, and clicking on information. We provide transportation to all swim meets. Please be prompt picking up your kids. Your kids will be told to phone you with an arrival time, but if they don't, pick them up at the latest by 9 p.m. Friday nights or 5 p.m. on Saturdays. You may take your swimmer home from any away meet instead of having them ride the bus. However, we need a note or to talk to you before they leave with you. You may not take someone else's child home with you. The mental training of a swimmer can be a very difficult balance at times. They are trying to balance family, swimming, school, and friends. We as coaches will instruct them, guide them, and encourage them. Their teammates will cheer for them and support them. We need you to feed them, pay for them, transport them, and be their safety net. They need unequivocal support. Take your cue from them. If they are sad, say, "You'll get them next time." Happy, say, "Way to go." Do not give them coaching tips. Deride the officials, coaches, or teammates. Do not make excuses for them. Instead, console them and remind them there is another swim meet just around the corner. Please, we need you to play your role. No one else can. We have practices on some holidays. If you must miss practice for a religious holiday, then let us know in advance and we will not mark you absent. Please make checks payable to ETHS for $125. Put your swimmer's student ID in the memo line. This check pays for 2 t-shirts, one for Friday night, one for Saturday. It also pays for a swimsuit and swim caps for meets and practice. Swimmers will also be given a warm-up. The warm-ups must be returned at the end of the year. The frosh and varsity groups will need to buy the Speedo Switchblade fins this year, so please make your checks out for $148. Directed donations are donations that go directly to the ETHS Girls Swim and Dive team to help buy equipment for the team. Go to the Girls Swim and Dive webpage on the wildkidaquatics.com website and click on Donate. You will then be directed to the ETHS web store donation page for our team. Boosters have given the aquatics program over $100,000 in the last 15 years. We want to do what we can to help. You can join for $20 or $50 for a family. Come on out to Booster Palooza. It's a lot of fun and it's a great fundraiser. Go to ethsboosters.org to sign up or purchase lawn signs and spirit wear to show support for your swimmer. The trainer is available until 6:30 p.m. Make sure you see your coach before you go to the trainer so we know where you are. While you are at the trainer, you will be considered absent. We take pride in our team academics. The only award tougher to win than MVP is Scholar Athlete. We expect you to remember the big rocks. Put school in first. If you have 2 grades of C- or lower, you will be put on study table. Sometimes teachers make mistakes. If they do, take your study table sheet to them and have them sign off on it. You will bring the study table sheets that you have gotten signed by completing 3 study tables back to me, Tim if you are in the blue or orange groups, or Aaron if you are a diver. If you don't return them on time, which is usually by Thursday's afternoon practice, you will not be able to swim until you do. This is my contact information. The top number is my office number where you can leave me a message which will be emailed to me. The bottom number is my cell phone number, which you can use if you need to contact me immediately. I won't likely be able to answer my cell while I'm on the pool deck. The best way to contact me is by email. I respond to my emails constantly and quickly. The best source of information about the team is, of course, wildkidaquatics.com. The captains and their parents play a vital role in our program. They arrange all of our social events and help support our coaching staff and swimmers. I can't thank them enough for the help and support they provide.